Hello, welcome to Quizzz. This is a program I made in Typescript. So to show you how it goes, I will run npm start and then I'll choose one of the options here. If I want to start a quiz, it will show the class that I'm currently taking. Then I'll just select discrete math. I write the number. Here I can either write the actual answer or write the letter of the answer, and it's going to say if it's correct. Now, if something is not correct, it's gonna keep showing me the same question until I actually enter something, or if not, it's gonna say just type exit to stop the quiz. Um, if I run that again, I have this option here where I can add questions to a quiz. Now, this is only to explore a little bit about it. To actually add questions to that file, I will need a JSON file, which is not really what I was trying to go for, so I didn't execute that part. But I want to show you some error handling process I kept in here. I can enter a question, and then if I keep this empty, that's going to show me an error saying that you're missing required fields. If you put everything in, it's going to say that the question was added, but that goes away as soon as you run the program again. And then I can exit, and it's going to say see you later and close the program. Now, when we come into the code, something small here I wanted to show is I was trying to do a basic drawing app to accompany like the quiz, but that takes more machine learning, and that's not really what I was going for. So I kept it as a focus on, or if they want to keep notes, but it doesn't really validate any answers. Something about TypeScript that was really interesting is that you cannot say just input and then what's your name or something like that. You need to declare that as a variable so you can use it. And then when you actually get an input, you say whatever the name of that variable is, that question, and it's like asking the question and receiving an answer from the user. And then that's the answer that you use for your conditional statements or whatever you want to do in the program. So I want to show you the behind the scenes, just to explain something else. Here's where I created a class, which is really useful because it keeps consistency throughout the program. And this is the error validation part, and this is like showing if the answer is correct or not. Now, I imported that question or that class into this file where I created all the instances for all the questions and answers, and I divided those between classes or the courses that I'm taking. Something else about it is that you can create an interface. It's pretty similar to a class. It just makes it like mandatory to add something. So if I were to take this out, it's gonna say that it's wrong because something is missing from that interface. That's another thing that helps with consistency. And then I make the questions equal to question class. The reason this is so helpful is because here I can use question D from data structures or that class. And instead of having to create these parts here, 3 times for every class, I can just use questions that is equal to each class in the questions file. So it's just helping to clean the program a whole lot more than if I just kept questions for each class separated. And then this here is going to like ask for the question as necessary. If they want to create a new one, it's going to take the input from the user. And if this case that it's the program breaks or closes the interface, so whatever input they're giving me is going to stop asking for that input and it's going to stop the program. And the default is whatever they say. If it's not part of the options, it's just going to say select another option. Thank you.